Hey Sagittarius, this is Ascension Empress with your January mid-month reading. Thank you all so much for visiting my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you who have already. I really appreciate it. And this is a general reading, so just take what resonates with you. I will be using the Right Away Tarot deck, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. I hope you all are doing well with Venus in your sign right now. Wow. We have the Eight of Swords that popped out. So some of you may be feeling, stuck and in your head about a situation, but change is coming. Transformation is coming. I don't really get that. Well, you all won't be in this energy too much longer if you are. And it's really a state of mind with the swords here. Wow. And we have the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, and the Justice card going into the past. So you could have taken action about maybe a legal decision or just a decision in general, wanting to bring balance, and it probably left you feeling stuck and worried. But the good thing is death is in the future. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. So whatever it is that you were trying to move forward with, wow. Transformation is coming, but we have the Four of Swords and the Strength card. So you all will definitely be relaxing, and you could be dealing with the Leo. But I just get you guys are really set and just have faith in what you believe in right now. You have a lot of conviction, so you're having strength even in the midst of this energy right here. And we have the King of Swords. So y'all could definitely be dealing with an air sign, maybe a Libra with the Justice card going into the past, and these Eight of Swords right here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini. But I get for some of you, you're just really clear about a situation or an idea, and maybe that's why a lot of you are really taking the time to rest and reflect and having strength in the situation. For some of you, it's definitely a legal situation. Okay. Wow. And we have the Star card, the Seven of Swords, and the Moon. So some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius with these swords here and this King of Swords. And, I get for some of you, you're really going to start to feel fulfilled. This Eight of Swords to me relates to some kind of wish or dream that you're having, and it may come to surface around the time of the full moon in Leo, around the 21st. Some of you are really sneaking away or doing something in silence. Another sign got that type of energy too. I can't remember. You could be dealing with the Cancer. Wow. So to clarify this Eight of Swords, we have the Five of Wands and the Hangman. So you could have been feeling stuck in your head about external conflict and really stagnant at one point. People fighting and arguing. And you had to take a different look at the situation. And I get for some of you, you actually took action behind closed doors to go ahead and heal yourself. Maybe some of you didn't really want to show, how it affected you or that you were in your head. So you kind of just stepped away from the situation, took the time to reflect and go within with the Star card and the Seven of Swords here. Yeah, there is probably some confusion, some emotional confusion as it relates to some kind of, I think, blunt communication that either you gave or someone else gave to you with this Seven of Cups clarifying the King of Swords. Yeah, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever the situation was, it ended up being in your favor. So I get for some of you, you felt, you may be feeling in your head the second half of January, but it's not too long. A lot of you are going to take the initiative to look at it from a different perspective, and Sagittarius is really good at that. I'm a Sagittarius, and, you know, we like to look at the bright side of things, and, you know, that's probably why the Star card is here, too. Ooh, okay, yeah. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are definitely focusing on work, putting all your energy into work instead of, you know, focusing on this emotional confusion, not wanting to be in this energy. I get, for some of you, you could be feeling this way. I know Jupiter is actually square Neptune right now, so there can definitely be a lot of confusion around us. And with this moon, the full moon in Leo, you know, things are not always what they seem. And Venus will be squaring Neptune as well, and we have the Hierophant. So it's like Spirit is here to say have faith and that they're in control. But I think, Sagittarius, you already know that. That's why you're deciding to just focus on work, because when this energy subsides, at least the pinnacle will be together and in order. Yeah, wow. So clarifying the Four of Swords and the Strength card, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. That's beautiful. You have 2 threes here. So some of you could really be wanting to make a long-term commitment with someone. I get for some of you, it's a creative endeavor that you're trying to take on. Something that is healing, especially with the Star card. And you're waiting for your ships to come in. Some of you are just really contemplating how far out this thing can last, you know, how solid it is, especially with it being Capricorn season and these planets in Capricorn right now. And 3 is the number of creation to me, so, you know, you could really be wanting to create something that aligns with your values when it comes to the Strength card as well. Clarifying the Hangman, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Swords, we have the Devil and the Page of Wands. So some of you could have been dealing with a Capricorn or someone who tried to, I get some people try to intimidate you or put fear in your head, and that's what made you feel like you were stuck mentally or bound, maybe blocked creatively. But a lot of you are going to break free from this the second half of January. And that's what I get strongly, especially now with the Seven of Swords here. Now that I look at it, someone definitely tried to block your creativity, your creative ideas. You know, maybe with manipulation or just talking down to you. It could have been a Cancer or Leo. You know, with this Knight of Swords going into the past, there was probably some harsh communication that had you feeling stuck. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups. So it could have been a mother figure. It could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But either way, I get for some of you, you're just taking on this Queen of Cups energy, really feeling balanced and intuitive and nurturing. It's almost like the Empress card to me. Yeah, going into the past, we have the Judgment, clarifying the Chariot, the Justice card, and the Knight of Swords. So whatever happened in the past was meant to happen. It initiated a rebirth, and that calling, you know, at first had you in suspense, but I feel like that suspense gave you a new perspective. And some of you really came into this Queen of Cups energy. You could have water in your chart. Yeah, and you made a decision, definitely. Wow, it's good to go from the Eight of Swords to the Two of Swords. That's really good to see. Really good to see. Wow, going into the future, clarifying those cards, we have the Lovers and the King of Pentacles. So y'all could be dealing with Gemini. You know, that's your opposite sign, and maybe a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But either way, I just feel like there's some kind of partnership that's going to leave you feeling stable and secure. And not only just who you are, but what it is you want to do. This person is really reliable and stable. It doesn't have to be an earth sign, but this is like the energy that they give out. And it could be a work situation, especially with this Eight of Pentacles right here. Yeah, so clarifying the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, we have the Three of Swords. 333. So some of you may be contemplating a long-term commitment with someone, but not wanting, I'm getting for some of you, not wanting to really jump into it and end up in this type of energy again. You know, so you're trying to have strength with the Strength card that popped up before and really take your time. And I get with this Three of Wands, you're really trying to just be patient and build things from the ground up and make a decision. But I don't really get it's too much of heartbreak that's going on the second half of January. More so just not wanting to go through that again. So just being more mindful of how you move forward. And we have the Knight of Cups. So clarifying the Two of Swords. Some of you will be making a decision about an offer you want to make, maybe to a Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But overall, I just get this sense of really wanting to just give maybe some type of healing or communicate about a decision that you're making. Okay, that is your reading, Sagittarius. I wish you all nothing but peace and blessings for the second half of January and the rest of this year. Thank you so much again for visiting my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all February. Thank you. Take care.